When we speak of dependency on oil, I think people don't really understand how deep it goes. I think most people just think the earth spews out oil and it just kind of, that God does it, and then people don't really understand how it works. I see animals that such as krill who have an oil type fatty substances and certain chemicals within them will get buried under the sea. And what happens is the layer goes over them. They kind of almost like ferment, like a beer. The chemical changes, and the end result is oil. So we are using oil quicker than that's there, and people just, especially probably these religious right nuts, who probably think, God will give us more oil, He'll save us. If we want oil, just gotta pray to Jesus. But I don't think that's going to work. I mean, hey, some people have religious beliefs, but if you believe in religion, you also know that God says that you have to deal with things yourself. So don't just ask God to pray everything and solve all your problems. You gotta fucking learn too, and learn how to deal with shit and how to survive. Anyways, here, let's look. See all these tires? Lots of tires. All these tires could not be made without oil. The rubber within the tires are needed to be made with oil. I think that's one of the many products that the majority of people don't realize made out of oil. I mean, we look at everything here, just about everything here could not be made without oil, including this tub here, plastics made out of oil. This cone could not be made without oil. Obviously, the oil within these jugs could not fuel lawnmowers and a lot of things without oil. Also say the power lines we see up here could not be fueled without oil, because much of the power comes from oil power plants who burn fuel. I don't think people really understand that. I mean, there's so much things that are made out of oil, it's ridiculous. I mean, the tires on this truck directly made out of oil. I mean, this tub here made out of oil. I mean, cosmetics. I mean, you pretty much name it and you'll find, I mean, this thing cannot run without oil. Pretty much everything you could find is made out of oil. I don't think people really understand how deep that this oil dependency goes. And once it goes dry, even if people say, oh, well, once it goes dry, only cars will matter. You know, we're talking about if oil totally went dry, then we wouldn't be able to make tires, rubber, plastics. We wouldn't be able to make more cosmetics. Wouldn't be able to have lubricants for products. And then you have the whole ethanol situation. I mean, don't think people really understand how deep. I mean, container right here, I'm sure is made out of oil, as is probably just about everything else you could find has oil. I mean, you're talking. I mean, even these wires here, I'm sure they could not be made without oil. Again, another cone could not be made without oil. I mean, just about everything you could find is seriously made out of oil, and I don't think people really understand. I think people only think that oil is a car product. It goes much farther than that. I mean, most of our household products are made out of oil, including our electricity, our heat. It's about everything comes from oil. When people say oil dependency, people are like, oh, well, we'll find when oil runs out, new source to fuel cars. We have to find a new source to make rubber, a new source to make plastics, a new source to make just about everything, including just about everything that we have on this planet. And we have to have research to do such things. And I don't know if all these products will be able to be substantially made from plant-based oils. But nonetheless,